Hello dear students, hope you are great. Today we are going to talk about chapter 1 matter and change. So we're gonna talk about matter and change. Matter and its properties, which is section 1. First we should know the chemistry and also function of the chemistry. So what's meant by chemistry? Chemistry is the study of the composition, structure and properties of any matter, whatever solid, liquid or gas. Any matter around us, when you study the composition of this matter and structure and properties of this matter, this is called chemistry. For example, if you want to study the structure and the composition of sugar, this is called chemistry. Chemistry also studies the process that matter undergoes and the energy change that accompany this process. So also chemistry study the process that matter undergo and the energy that change during this process. For example, if you burn a wood, this process is reaction, right? So what happened during this reaction, when you study this change, this is called chemistry. As when you burn the wood reacts with the oxygen and release carbon dioxide and also ash, or would turn it into ash. This is a reaction. When you study this reaction or this change, this study called chemistry. There are several branches of chemistry. First branch called organic chemistry, which studies the most carbon containing compounds, like benzene. Benzene is an organic compound. Why? Because inside the benzene is a material. Inside the benzene there is a carbon atom. So organic chemistry study any compound or any material that contain carbon atom. Inorganic chemistry, study of non-organic substance, many of which have organic fragments bonded to metal, organometallic. So in organic chemistry, study any substance that non-organic, like hydrogen, oxygen atom or oxygen molecule, carbon dioxide, helium, all of this in organic chemistry. Third branch called physical chemistry. Physical chemistry is the study of properties and change of matter and their relation to energy. Number 4, analytical chemistry. Analytical, which is very important, study or identify of the components and composition of materials. When you identify the material or the composition of the material, this is called analytical chemistry. For example, when you study the concentration of oxygen and carbon dioxide are determined in millions of blood samples every day. When you get sample of blood and you want to study the concentration of oxygen and carbon dioxide inside the blood, this is called analysis or analytical chemistry. So analytical chemistry identify the components and the composition of materials. Analytical analysis. Biochemistry, study of substance and the process occurring in living things. any study of substance inside the living things is called biochemistry. Like when you study protein molecules, carbohydrates, lipids, DNA, all of this substance, all of those substance present in your body. This study called biochemistry. Theoretical chemistry, the use of mathematics and computers to understand the principle behind observed chemical behavior and to design and predict the properties of the new compound. So, theoretical uses these materials by mathematics and computers. For example, wood burn in presence of oxygen, form or turned into ash and release carbon dioxide and water vapor. This is a chemical reaction, so this is chemistry. When you measure by mathematics the mass of food and oxygen, and also the mass of ash and carbon dioxide and water, this is called theoretical chemistry. Measure the mass or weight or use of mathematics inside the reaction, this is called theoretical chemistry. In all areas of the chemistry, scientists work with chemicals. So chemists also work with, or scientists work with chemicals. So what mean by chemicals? Chemical is any substance that has defined composition. So chemical is any substance that has definite composition. For example, like sucrose or cane sugar, like sugar or sucrose. Sugar, it has a definite composition in terms of atoms that compose it. For example, sugar or sucrose consists of carbon atom, hydrogen atom, oxygen atom. This composition or these atoms called chemicals. So sucrose or cane sugar, it has a definite composition. This which is consists of atoms. So sucrose consists of atoms. This like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen atoms. So any chemistry or scientist use or work with chemicals. So what's meant by chemical? Chemical is any substance that has a definite composition, like a sucrose. Sucrose has a definite composition or consists of atoms. Like what? Like a carbon with hydrogen with oxygen. And the sucrose has a definite composition, like this picture. And consists of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. That's it. Thanks for watching.